Welcome back. In this video, I'll be showing you how to replace the headlight bulb in my 2013 F-150. This is going to be pretty straightforward, so let's jump right in. The first thing you want to do is pop your hood so we can access the bolts that hold the headlight in place. Once the hood is popped open, let's locate the 3 bolts that hold the headlight in. There are 2 bolts up top, one right here and the other right here. And in order to get to the 3rd bolt, we need to peel back this mini splash shield. And there's the 3rd bolt. All 3 of these bolts are 10mm, so let's get them removed. You shouldn't have to worry about the headlight falling down on you because there are clips that hold it in place. More on those later in the video. There's one. And there's 2. One more bolt left. And now all 3 are removed. In order to pull the headlight straight out, you need to move it around a little so you can get your fingers between the headlight and the fender on the side. But be careful, you don't want to pull on one side too hard because it can cause damage to the headlight assembly. Eventually, there will be enough room to get your fingers between them so you can pull the headlight straight forward just like this. Now, we can work on getting the wire for the headlight bulb unplugged. This is the socket that plugs into your headlight bulb, and the standard bulb for halogen headlights for these trucks is H13. Now let's get that bulb out of there. You can remove the electrical socket first, or do what I'm doing and use it to help you turn the bulb counterclockwise to get it out of the headlight housing. Now pull up, and once the light is clear, we can remove it from the socket. You want to locate this tab right here and then press down on it and then pull the bulb out. Just like that. Pushing down on it releases the locking tab and allows you to remove the bulb. Now grab your new bulb and make sure you know which side the locking tab should be on. Mine is right here. Oh, and try not to touch the bulb. This can cause the bulb to wear out prematurely. Alright, now make sure the locking tab is pointing up on the connector and the bulb is in the correct orientation. Then go ahead and slide the 2 together. Perfect. Okay, so take a look at this. These 3 metal tabs help keep the headlight bulb locked into the headlight housing. On some cars they are different sizes, or they are not spaced evenly on purpose so the bulb can only fit in one way. However, these are all the same size and have the same distance between them, so it should fit without issue. Very carefully insert the bulb into the opening just like this. Try to prevent the bulb from hitting the sides. Alright, now you just need to carefully and slowly twist it around until it seats perfectly just like this. Then go ahead and turn it clockwise to lock it into place. You may need to apply a little bit of force, but don't go overboard as you don't want to turn it too much. As long as the bulb won't turn on its own, then it won't go anywhere. Alright, now grab your headlight and make sure the top bracket goes over top of the plastic shield here. Don't press it all the way in yet. Let me show you something really quick. If you look on the side of the headlight, you will notice 2 gray locking tabs and 2 black plastic guide pins. You want to make sure they go into these holes behind the fender right here. Here's a better look at them. The oval slot is for the bottom locking tab. Then you have these 2 circular holes for the black guide pins. And then the other oval hole is not in view, but it is right above the top circle. You want to make sure they line up perfectly while the bracket is still above like this. Then you can push it straight in. Just like that. Let's take another look at that from the side of the truck. You want to carefully maneuver the headlight assembly into place like this, and then once you are lined up, give it a little push. Perfect. Now grab your 3 bolts and hand tighten them in. Then grab your 10mm socket and tighten them down. Once I start feeling some resistance on these bolts, I like to give them a little less than 1/4 of a turn, and then that's it. These are screwing into plastic and you don't want to torque them down too much. I'll show you what I mean on all 3 bolts. As I start feeling resistance on the side bolt, I will give it a quick turn, just like that. That's all you need. Now do the same for the other 2. Go ahead and tighten it down until you feel resistance and then give it a quick turn. Perfect. Once more, give it a quick turn after feeling some resistance, and now you are done. All that's left for you is to close your hood and you are done. Great job. That's all there is to it. If you found any part of this video helpful or entertaining, please give it a thumbs up. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button as well as the notification bell so you don't miss a video from our channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.